What's up, folks? I want to talk to you a little bit about achieving success and where it comes from. All right. You know, there's one thing that's holding most people back from success. All people back from success, right? Those that haven't achieved it, right? The only thing that's holding you back is you. You're the only person in your way. You know, success is defined by the person achieving it. Success is that overcoming odds, overcoming adversity, the people telling you you can't do it. Watch me do it. That's what you got to tell yourself. You know, some of the greats around the world didn't get to where they're at simply by just accepting life the way that it is, you know. And I know that certain times life may hand you a shit sandwich, you know. The guys that are successful eat that sandwich and smile, and they push forward. I mean, crawling up out of the gutter, you know, they knew they wanted to achieve a certain accolade, and they made it happen. Muhammad Ali, 22 years old, fights Sonny Liston, at that time one of the greatest fighters, greatest champions to live. Muhammad Ali said, I'm gonna beat him, and he beat him. He came back and did it again, first round. Man, Michael Jordan, never a doubt in his mind that he was going to be the best to play the game, and did it. You know, freaking Floyd Mayweather Jr. The guy's a monster. Never a doubt in his mind. Cocky, and as much as an asshole as that guy is, he is the top earner in the history of boxing, and he is the best pound for pound fighter to ever put on the gloves. He's a defensive genius when it comes to boxing, and he would put on a clinic every time he jumped in the ring. He's proven it time and time again. 50-0 record, right? So, you know, when you want to succeed at something, right, you gotta go after it. You ain't gonna do it sitting on your couch. I come from a background where, you know, and those of you guys that know my story know, you know, I was a punk adolescent teen. I ran with gangs. I did drugs. You know, and for some of you guys that are hearing this for the first time, and I know it may be a shock to you, but yeah, I was a drug addict. I was a gangster. I used to do bad things. The military changed my life. You know, being locked up as a juvenile for 14 months, 6 months, and 5 months respectively, not in that order, changed me. It's possibly, you know, why I'm as tough as I am, but going through those things made me see a part of myself that I didn't want to be. I was in a place where I didn't want to be, and I got up out of that lifestyle. So there's some of you guys that may be listening to this, or you may forward this message to a friend who needs to hear this, or a youngster who's going through something, you know, who's in a bad situation and feels like he can't get out of it, right? You know, I'm the testimony. I have been there. I have crawled my way up out of it, inch by inch, scooping the dirt hole that I was in out with a spoon, and I got out. And do I think I'm successful in life? Absolutely, right? Because I say I'm successful. I may not be successful in other people's eyes, because some people may attribute success to these material things that they have in their life. I got material things too. I have a beautiful house. I got a beautiful family. I got a wonderful job. I got a pension at the age of 40 because I freaking pushed, and you know, I worked, and I was able to get something out of that from the military. And still going. You know, I got my VA pension and all that, and you know, that's helping me out in life. But am I done? By no means am I done. There's still a lot of things that I would like to accomplish. There are many accolades that I would still like to achieve in my life, for both me, for my wife. There are a lot of material things that I still want in life. But to me, the material, the money, doesn't make you a successful person. Success comes from overcoming the adversities, right? Overcoming the odds, doing the things that no one thought you could do, doing the things that you thought you couldn't do, and then setting a goal and overcoming that. That's what being successful is. It's your definition of what success is, right? And what is that for you? Do you want to earn a six-figure income? Do you want to be the best fighter there is in the world? Do you want to be the best football or baseball player there is in the world? Gymnast, whatever it is that you want to do. You have to set your own bar for success, right? And set it high. You know, I used to see guys that are running around in these expensive cars, and I'm like, they're trying to show off. They don't need that, you know, expensive BMW, Mercedes, or the Bentleys, or the freaking Maseratis that are out there, you know. And for some of those guys, hey, maybe they just had the money. Maybe they got a big inheritance and then maybe blew it all on a nice car, or blew it all on a nice house, or whatever. But to those that couldn't achieve that because they didn't have the financial means, that said, you know what, one day I'm gonna get that. Those are the people that are truly becoming successful, right? Because they are setting a goal for themselves, and it's hard to achieve. They know that it's hard to achieve, but they go out there and they do what's necessary in order to be able to do it. You know, I want to become the lead manager of my department. It's hard to achieve, but I have the tools, and I believe that I can do this job well. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to bust my ass so that somebody recognizes the talent that I have to offer and what I can contribute to growing this organization. And somebody recognizes it, and boom, success. I want to earn this much money. What do I have to do in order to be able to get that? Okay, in order for me to get there, I have to do freaking A, B, C, X, Y, Z in order to get to that point. So I'm going to set my goal, and I'm going to backwards plan until I achieve that goal. And those guys, they keep coming and coming and coming, and every failure teaches them a new lesson. But they don't take that failure and just drop it and say, oh, you know what, man, I guess I just can't do this. No. Let me find another way. Let me find another way to get to where I need to be. Let me find a different path, because I still believe it's achievable. I still believe it's attainable. Everyone's telling you that you're never going to get there. Bullshit. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do what you set your mind to, what you set your heart to, and what you bleed day in and day out to go and get. You want it, you go and get it. Because ain't nobody going to give you nothing in this life. Nobody's going to hand nothing out for you. I've had people come out to me even recently. Oh, they see I'm doing a little bit well, and they got their hand out. Why? Because they're looking for handouts. They don't want to work for it. You know what? You can back up. I worked hard for what I have, and I'm not in the business of giving it away. I didn't get to where I'm at by making bad financial decisions. Actually, in a sense, I did, because I learned from those bad financial decisions. I learned from those bad professional decisions, and I continue to grow from it. But I'm not where I'm at today by just giving things away, right? And what am I teaching them if I just hand it to them? Hand them my hard-earned money, my hard-earned, you know, things that I have, right? Go out there and work for it. I'll give you the tools. Any of you guys that are out there that know me on a personal level, you guys want to DM me, I'll show you what you need to do to get yourself where you're at. Physically, mentally, professionally, financially. There are proven formulas that are out there. That's why I say surround yourself with successful people. Because when you surround yourself with successful people, you start learning the things that it takes to become successful, and you start learning from their mistakes instead of making the same mistakes yourself. So if you want anything from me, you come let me know. I'll let you know how to get there. But you got to put in the work. Those people that I have trained on the physical fitness side, I don't do nothing for them. I show them a path, and they're the ones who got to put in the work. You heard that old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? Goes the same for achieving success in your life. You can learn all the tools that you want. You can watch all the YouTube videos that you want. You can study every single self-help book that you want. But unless you get off your ass and go and do something today, you'll never get to where you want to be. My name is JR. Thank you very much for your time. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Keep pushing forward.